running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Mikal Bridges is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Thomas in at the 2. And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Raptors. And here's Schroeder outside, and the three-pointer goes.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, Brooklyn. Fires the 3, and the Nets another 3.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Here's Dick. Pass to Barnes. Here's Dick. Barrett up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Claxton with a rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Quickly with the ball. Claxton picks him up. Pass to Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett. Barnes with it. Here's Dick. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Wow, R.J. Barrett can fly. Incredible athletic ability.
Out to Bridges. He shoots it. He got a piece of it. Dick controls the rebound and the putback. Dick's got 6. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, Bridges knocks down the long J.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Here's quickly. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Bridges. Again, the miss by Bridges.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Did you know that Jakob Poeltl's parents were both elite volleyball players?
I guess, B.A., that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
Here's Thomas, following the bucket by the Raptors. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Quickly outside. Pass to Dick. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Give him 8 points now.
That little flare is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Dick. Give him 8 points now. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Here's Thomas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development spin.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Here's Dick. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Thomas. Fires in the triple. Thomas has got 8.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Quickly outside. What if it goes? No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with us. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Cameron Johnson, Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Walker, and it's Simmons in at the point. Such a wide open look. Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Dick. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Walker. Back to Simmons. Outside Johnson. Unloads. Toronto grabs the miss. And now the Raptors on the break.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Simmons against Brown. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Walker for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Outside Johnson from outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Here he goes. Dick. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor. 2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
The kick out to Walker. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
His first personal foul. First game foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Walker for 3, knocks down the triple. Walker's got 6.
The corners can work for Walker. He knows how to get that shot locked in.
Here's Dick. 14 points for him. Pass to Nora, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Now here's Simmons. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Dick. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. The kick out to Walker. 4-3. Rebound by the Raptors. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he's going for the lob.
Raptors foul. Jordan Wall. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Nice shot by Walker. Give him 8.
Excellent job capitalizing in close. The defense can't give Walker these easy looks.
Here's Dick. He's got 14. Man, that one's good. Dick's got 16 points now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Sharp. And here's Walker. Nora grabs the board. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
Brooklyn foul. Jordan Walker. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Dick with a miss. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Walker for 3. Nails it from 3. Walker's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And Walker takes a fair amount of three-pointers because he shoots a decent percentage from there.
To the left wing. Here's Dick. Walker covering. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 6 seconds left to play in the half. It's Thomas on the wing. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. Nets out in front, up by 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, put your hands together and count down for Grand Panda.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
On the attack, Schroeder. Pass to Bates-Diop. Here's Claxton. Off target from outside. Toronto shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Trent, the pass to Poeltl. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Thomas, guarded by Quickly. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 10 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And another fast break opportunity for the Nets. Here we go. Here's Thomas, guarded by Trent. Claxton passes to Bates-Diop. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly outside. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Thomas, guarded by Trent. Here's Bates Diop. Takes a three. Here's Claxton. Outside Schroeder. From deep. He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
There's Dennis Schroeder doing it off the catch. He's got a lot of talent and still some untapped upside.
It's good. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Thomas. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with a #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Now here's Barrett. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bates Diop over Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Trent outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. A difficult situation for Toronto. Quickly, left side. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 7 points.
The big 3 ball from Barnes. He keeps getting better from there.
50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Trent, the pass to Pirtle. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. It's Pirtle high post.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
It's Thomas on the wing, guarded by Trent. Bridges, left side. Over Barrett. That one's wide left.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
They swipe it. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front. They lead by 12. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Trendon Watford. Ben Simmons is out there with Walker. Then there's Johnson, and it's Sharp in at the center position. And the jam by Brown.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Toronto trailing. Outside, Brown. Throws it up high.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Sharp. Back to Walker. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 9.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Connects from downtown. Dick's got 21 points in the game.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible. Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Simmons against Brown. Pass to Dick, and stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Brooklyn. Back to Watford. The kick out to Walker. Brown with the steal, and now the Raptors on the break.
Certainly, he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Johnson inside. Here's Watford. And he gets the bucket.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair. Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Walker against Brown. And the jam by Walker.
Walker's got it going on offensively. You see him going after looks without hesitation.
Brown passes to Olynyk. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's Walker on the wing. Oh, it's stolen. Olynyk in the post. Great positioning on the putback. Olynyk's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is who he is. Kelly Olynyk just shows up, goes to work, and gives you consistent production.
Here's Simmons. Got it. And the Nets lead by 10. Here's Brown. Here's Dick. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Here's Johnson on the take. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Finney Smith comes in for Watford. Thomas, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Simmons.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Finney Smith passes to Thomas. Outside Johnson, back to Thomas.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
Clock is at 3. From the line. No good. A bit long that time. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Nora, pass to Abaji. Here's Dick. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good. It's stolen by Olynyk.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Dick gets the bucket.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for Toronto.
Good on both. And he makes all 3. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Dick. And he drills the triple. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They trail by 1. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass. Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And that one misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets. Pulling it out.
back in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
A look at the Magic starting group. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the center. Now here's Barnes, quickly with a wide open look. Misses the three. Banchero left side. Wagner outside. Suggs in the corner. Pass to Carter. 5 on the clock. Right block shot. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Just 2 to shoot.
This guy works so hard on the defensive end. Scotty Barnes committed to contesting and altering shots.
Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Harris kicks to Carter. Wagner passes to Harris. Out left to the wing. Here's Suggs. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Boy, great strength, great balance. Jalen Suggs shows you the ability to finish through contact.
Here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wagner, right side. Banchero outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
They see Banchero fighting for his shot right there. Just gets very physical inside.
Both free throws good from Banchero. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And Toronto called for the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top. Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
With the drive, and stolen by Barnes. Barrett with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. And Barrett brings it in.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Harris outside. Back to Wagner. Carter with a screen on quickly. Harris outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Gary Harris finding a way inside. That's a gritty play, folks.
Raptors leading by 4. And he drives in. Pass to Quickly. Kicks it to Barrett. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Magic moving the ball around. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Pirtle with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Harris kicks to Wagner. Out to Harris. Barnes against Banchero. And there's the drive. And the turnover again by Orlando. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Toronto. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Pirtle is out there with Barnes. Then there's Dick. Then it's Barrett, and it's quickly in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Magic trail by 5. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Here's Dick, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
The defenders are going to have to keep up with this rookie. Dick, an excellent shooter.
Isaac goes in. Anthony nowhere around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Barnes looking around. Out to Barrett. The pass to Dick. Lock at 6. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
And it's the Raptors ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, the timing has to be perfect both ways. The passer and the finisher, and Pirtle's power on display.
Dick comes with the double team. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Another miss by Orlando.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now, Ingles, after Jonathan Isaac's three-pointer that didn't go. Another miss by Orlando.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
The Magic have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Trent can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Now, here's Isaac. Still scoreless. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Into the lane. Here's Houston. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Toronto now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Mora. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Mora's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Abaji, and that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Toronto with the ball after Joe Ingles missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Houston. Driving inside. From deep Ingles. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors leading by 13. Right wing. Back to Trent. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Anthony. There's the 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. Passes to Houston. Driving in, and he banks in the layup. Houston's got 5 now.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Launches a 3. Abaji can't get it to go. Anthony kicks to Wagner. Out to Anthony. Pass to Houston. Back to Anthony. Here's Isaac. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 5 points in the game.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
And that does it for the first half of play. Toronto ahead. They lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Grady Dick displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the little things, the intangibles, that make a big difference.
No, for sure. And you can tell he enjoys doing those things that sometimes don't show up in the box score.
And so in the game for the Magic, filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And the point guard position. And that one is good from Suggs.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Pass to Abaji. Olynyk with it. Over Carter. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
They can see the willingness of Jalen Suggs to seek out contact and try to get himself to the foul line. Ooh, that's nicely done.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Doris, we know Suggs, the 5th pick in the 2021 draft, struggled with his shot early. But it seems like he's found other ways to help.
Kevin, you have to do everything you can to mask a weakness that you have. So strengths for Suggs, he's got the ability to guard both guard positions. He rebounds his position well, and he pushes tempo. So while that perimeter game develops, contribute in other ways.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Suggs. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Drives to the hoop. Wagner outside. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's Trent in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Trent got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Banchero up top. He has 5. A 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
For this young Orlando team, last season, GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 14. Wagner with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Harris kicks to Wagner. Harris inside. Morag grabs the board.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Al Carter following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Out to Harris. Magic moving the ball around. The Magic again can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 4. Banchero outside. Suggs in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, you've got a talented ball handler with tremendous speed, and Jalen Suggs saying, all right, I can score the basketball in a variety of ways.
And there's another turnover by the Raptors.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Wagner against Barrett. Wagner passes to Carter. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. A miss that time would have put him up. Raptors with the lead. It's stolen by Banchero. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
13 foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Banchero right side. Harris outside. Wagner from long range. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett. For Orlando, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The Magic shooting around 41% on the night. They've got Barrett. Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Dick. And it's quickly in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Yeah, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Barnes sets a screen for Dick with the drive and the dunk by Dick.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Poeltl sets the pick for quickly. To the inside. The kick out to Barnes. Sinks the triple.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
On the wing, Isaac. And the pass to Ingles. Isaac outside. The dish to Anthony. Isaac passes to Anthony. Over quickly, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Toronto trailing. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Cole Anthony.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team? The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Poeltl. How about the size, the strength? It's going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
Suggs kicks to Harris. Banchero is screened for Harris. And the turnover again by Orlando. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The kick out to Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
How quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Pass to Barrett. Poeltl kicks to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
And here's Harris from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Pressure. Gary Harris says, I don't know what that is. Big time bucket.
Here's Dick. Guarded by Harris. He takes it in. Dick, that's good.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Banchero up top. He kicks to Suggs. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, this is where you want to see Jalen Suggs deliver. Big time moment, normally a high percentage shooter. Pressure a little different here.
And he makes both free throws.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Scotty Barnes and the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
Here's Dick. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Caro outside. There's the drive. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. And it's Wagner missing. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And Barrett slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Barrett wide open, he fires. Can't connect from long distance. Out to Harris. Wagner passes to Harris. Cans the three.
Clutch bucket by Mr. Gary Harris. That has to feel good.
So it's Toronto winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the point guard.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Pass to Harris. Now Banchero. Back to Harris. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Outside Schroeder. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas passes to Schroeder. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Suggs. There's a screen. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. The turnaround jumper. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. For Orlando, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Banchero. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Just a strong drive right there from Banchero. Excellent at finding the avenue to the bucket.
Here's Thomas. Back to Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The 3 from Suggs. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Pass to Thomas. Here's the 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Harris's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Thomas. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside Schroeder. Up top Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Schroeder. He's closely guarded. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
3-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
For 3, here's Harris. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Bridges outside. Can they get it? That one no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 4. Out to Harris. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. Now Schroeder. He's got 5. There's the drive. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Banchero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paulo Banchero.
Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. No good with the triple.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, coach might have had some words for him.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
They've got Trendon Watford. Lonnie Walker is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Sharp in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he makes both free throws. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Johnson against Ingles. Isaac with a screen on Simmons. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Walker for 3. Counted from distance. Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Anthony with a screen on Walker. Houston, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The kick out to Walker. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Simmons. Count it. Simmons has got his first basket.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Here's Houston. Walker covering. Houston passes to Anthony. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Isaac, right side. 6 to shoot. Richard, when you were playing, what was your favorite offensive set to run?
Oh, back in the day, they used to call it drop 3, where they would just bring the ball up to the side, let me catch it on the right block, and let me play one-on-one. That's what it used to be. Now, maybe it was the back cut.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. Orlando's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Houston. Isaac with it. Here's Houston. Three-pointer, Anthony drops in the 3. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sharp. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Simmons. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Orlando has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Houston. Three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Simmons finds Walker. Watford with a screen for 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this game. Anthony against Simmons. And Anthony, here we go. Here's Houston. Drains the triple. Houston's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Watford. Outside Walker. Right side Johnson. The kick out to Walker. Fires the 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Magic. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wow, been quite a game for Gary Harris.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Then Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Bridges against Wagner. Back to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Nets keep it alive. Here's Thomas. Hounded by Harris. Really left him alone that time. Finney Smith's got 5.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Harris with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Suggs. He's got 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Thomas, hounded by Harris. Back to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Floats 1. Yep, count it. He's got 9.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The 3 from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 11.
Love the quick shot there. Suggs looking decisive and comfortable, stopping and firing.
Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
Yeah, that's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. Here's Suggs, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Harris. Banchero the screen. Now Carter. Banchero outside. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Banchero determined to hit that bucket, staying above the fray.
Takes a step back. Here's Thomas. It's Bridges on the wing. The 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Wagner in the high post. He's against Bridges. Here's Suggs. 9 points in the game. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter from outside. He buries it from 3. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And here's Schroeder outside. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Harris passes to Suggs. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead. Here's Thomas, pounded by Harris. 3-pointer, Bridges knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got 6 points.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
Brooklyn's gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. Here's Thomas. And the 3 off target. Orlando has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Suggs, the pass to Harris. They set the pick. He takes it in. The kick out to Banchero. Back to Harris. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Brooklyn trailing. Simmons with a screen on Harris. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 9. 16 seconds left in the third. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
.12 seconds left in the third. Stolen by Ingles. Some room here for Anthony. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Cameron Johnson. Trendon Watford is out there with Sharp. Then there's Walker, and it's Simmons in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harris on the wing. Walker covering. Back to Harris. On the take. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. And the Magic lead by 7.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Walker's shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Harris goes in. Ingles passes to Wagner. 6 to shoot. That shot missing. Good D by Simmons. Left side Walker. The 3 is up. And the net's another 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Ingles finds Wagner. Now Anthony. Back to Ingles. The 3 hits the three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Walker for 3. Buries it from 3. Walker's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Johnson a screen on Harris. The kick out to Johnson. Fires from deep. And the net's another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Over to the left wing. Watford the pass to Simmons. Outside Walker. Outside Johnson. The kick out to Simmons. Here's Walker. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Here's Isaac. And right on target. That one's good.
Yeah, stepping up when his team needs a bucket. Isaac relishes being in these situations.
Down low. To the wing on the left. Outside Simmons. Johnson on the wing. Takes a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Kicks it out to Isaac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
For a big guy, Isaac has a solid free throw shot. He might make the most of this opportunity.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's unable to get the second one.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
They get the rebound. Thomas passes to Finney Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there. I just love the aggressive finish.
Well, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Suggs. And here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. Harris, a screen on Bridges to the middle. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Out to Bridges. Launches it. Again the miss by Bridges. And stolen by Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Laces one from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2.
And he definitely wants to improve from here. Suggs knows the big moment well.
Now here's Schroeder. The D's right on him. Screen by Bridges. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game here sees Orlando.
push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barrett is out there with Barnes. Then there's Dick. Then there's Pirtle, and it's quickly in at the point. Good on the shot.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
There's Thomas with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Barnes outside. Here's Dick. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Thomas. Lets it go from deep. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Toronto with the ball. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dick wide open, and the 3 off target. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Quickly the pass to Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. And he drives in, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Top of the key quickly. And he dunks it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Pirtle sends it back. Pirtle. It's good on the putback. Schroeder with the ball. A 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now, Dick. Driving the lane. He kicks it to Pirtle. Pass to Dick. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Thomas outside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors leading by 5. Barrett the open look. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Thomas got 5 now.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Here's quickly. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Now here's Barnes. Still yet to score. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Nets trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the basket by Thomas.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Dick. Got a hand on it.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Dick with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Bridges, no one around him. And they'll get another chance. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors on defense. Thomas finds Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas, no good. Barnes passes to Dick. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
It's Thomas outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Bridges. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Thomas, and it's Schroeder in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Brown the pass to Nora. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Simmons kicks to Walker. The tray. Nora grabs the board. Raptors trail by 4. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
So it's Toronto now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Stripped it away. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. Here's Nora. Jams it in off the great move.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Brooklyn.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Walker with a clean look. Drains the three-pointer. Walker's got 9 points.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Brown wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Always going up for the alley-oop here and taken away by Johnson. Passes it to Walker. Here's Watford. Back to Walker. Launches it. It's hauled in by Brown.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mora can't get it to go.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Outside, Walker. Johnson with the screen on Trent. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, when he can get on a burn.
Wow, a quick shot by Gary. The defense, they had no chance.
On the wing, Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Here we go, one-on-one. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Walker's got 12 points in the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Trent against Johnson. Fires the three, and that one's good. Abaji's got his second bucket.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
The pass to Simmons. And here's Walker outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's Trent in the corner. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. There's Walker with the three. That one misses. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead, up 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Dick. Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quicker. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Finney Smith. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Nets lead by 6.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Puts up a deep 3. Dick can't get it to go. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Now here's Barnes. Scoreless thus far. And it's quickly missing. Bridges kicks to Thomas. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Claxton, defended by Pirtle. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, offensive interference. Nets leading by 4. Nobody near Schroeder. Good on the triple.
Very quick into his pull-up. Schroeder doesn't leave the defender any time to recover.
Here's Dick going inside, and the dunk by Dick.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing. Scotty Barnes is a guy you want on your team. Reason why? He works so hard every day.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the second free throw, good. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Now, here's quickly. Bertle, the pass to Barrett, just 4 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barrett's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Schroeder. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Takes it inside to the middle. There's the steal. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Schroeder kicks to Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. There's Schroeder. Outside for Thomas. Bridges left side. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bertle inside. Working on Finney-Smith. It'll go, and the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bertle. Bridges finds Claxton. There's the 3. And Mikal Bridges with the 3. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now, here's Thomas. 11 points in the game. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. And stolen by Barnes. The Raptors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Substitutions on the court.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Simmons with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it...
The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 4 and will return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Dennis Smith. He's out there with Lonnie Walker. Johnson is out there with Sharp. And it's Watford into the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bangs home the trifecta.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
Smith dishes to Walker. Takes the 3. Count it, number 5 from the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Raptors trail by 3. Olenek the best in world. Toronto working the ball around now. It's taken away by Smith. And here's the break. Walker with it. Picked up by Brown. Smith left side. Kicks it to Walker. Inside, Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And that one's good, Abaji.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
Passes it to Watford. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
No reason to overcomplicate an easy shot, but hey, he still got it to go.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Trent against Walker. Johnson sets the screen for Walker. 6 to shoot. Johnson the pass to Watford. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Johnson can't get it to go.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. From deep, Walker. Johnson outside. Here's the 3. On the wing, Walker. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn.
First team substitutions on the court.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Bridges against Barrett. From deep, Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And stolen by Barnes. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Thomas against Barrett. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Now the pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Finney Smith. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Nets lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
A 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Thomas kicks it over to Schroeder. Bridges outside. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Barrett, no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Bridges passes to Thomas. 3-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
The offensive rebound.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Thomas. And Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Dick can't get it to go. So it's Brooklyn with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
So the Raptors starting 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. Now here's Barnes. Quickly from outside. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Banchero. Here's Harris. Wagner outside. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Quickly passes to Barnes. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Banchero. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad.
Always hard, BA, to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Harris. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
The 3 from Suggs. Barnes with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Suggs. Here's the 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's the break. Jumps up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
He's an opportunistic scorer in the open floor. Barrett makes sure to take advantage of these chances whenever he can.
Wagner on the wing, guarded by Barrett. Banchero drives. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Quickly passes to Dick. Outside Barrett.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Dick, pounded by Harris. Pass to Dick. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes. Orlando grabs the miss. The steal. Driving in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
That one misses. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star? Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Quickly passes to Barrett. And he's going for the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
Got to D up against Poeltl from there. He's really efficient from that spot on the floor.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Now Banchero. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. And here's Harris outside. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Quickly outside. The 3, Barrett. The rebound by Carter. Launches a 3. And Carroll no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Magic leading by a point. And the... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Mo Wagner. Joe Ingles is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Houston in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
Shot clock at 5. Houston. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Olynyk with the ball. Ingles covering.
Magic foul. Houston. First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Brown no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Out to the right wing. Anthony finds Wagner. Takes the 3. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Wagner.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Nora. Outside, Brown. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. No good with a layup. Ingles from outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Ingles got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, capable floor generals. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Nora, that's good.
Assist from
Orlando has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are 2 things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Brown drives in, and the layup falls. Brown's got his second basket of the game. The Magic have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. 3-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by Olynyk. Toronto trailing. Inside. Here's Nora. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Ingles. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ingles has got 7 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Brown, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Houston. And a miss there on the triple. The Raptors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Gets the 3 to fall. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Pass to Houston. Wagner with a screen. A nice shot by Houston. Houston's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Nora. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Houston. Ingles, a screen on Trent. Outside, Ingles. Isaac, the pass to Ingles. Anthony outside. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Outside Olynyk. The 3-ball. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Houston. 54 seconds left in the first half. Ingles from outside. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And it's been punch, counter punch between these two today. Seesawing back and forth in the balance this game has been. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Abaji. And again, no good by Toronto. Orlando has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. And it's Wagner off the drive. Ingles from outside. Here's Houston. Pass to Anthony. The Magic need to put one up here. 3-pointer. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's Brown. He has 6. There's a screen. And he's going for the oop here.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
It's been all about Joe Ingles for the Magic. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at Joe Ingles. He's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Scotty Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Dick. And it's Barrett in at the small forward.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Carter finds Wagner. Back to Carter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Barnes uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice seal in how he goes about it. And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Back to Suggs. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Banchero hits the trifecta. Banchero's got 7.
Can't leave Banchero open from 3 either, because he makes shots from everywhere.
Dick with a miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Outside Carter. Banchero outside. Puts up a three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barrett, and he jams it home with authority.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Harris finds Wagner. They set the pick. Here's Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Back to Quickly. And he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Carter. Takes it inside, and it's slammed in by Carter.
This can't be allowed if you're the defense. I mean, Carter Jr. punishes you when you give him a lane like that.
Here's Barrett. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Barrett's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
And here's Harris outside. On target from range.
Gary Harris has really good rhythm. When he's in a groove now, he feels comfortable going with the pull-up jumper. It's cash.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Throws it up high.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Banchero no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Barrett. Quickly against Banchero. Kicks it out to Barnes. Connects from downtown. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The 3 from Barnes. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Suggs, the pass to Harris. Back to Suggs. Pass to Harris. And here's Banchero. Back to Harris. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Orlando trailing here. We've got Cole Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Wagner, and it's Houston in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Down low. Here's Nora. Back to Trent. There's the triple. The rebound by Ingles. Now the Magic with it. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. And here's Brown for 3. No good on the shot. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Nora. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The Magic have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Houston. Drains the triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Trent outside. It's Brown on the wing, and he drives in. Pass to Abaji. Left side, Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Nora. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Olynyk finds Brown. Here's Nora to the middle. Here's Olynyk. Here's Abaji. The kick to Olynyk. Pass to Nora. Now here's Brown. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Ingles. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
A line change here for Toronto. Here's Quickly. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Pass to Suggs. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Dick, pounded by Harris. They get it back.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
Delivering in big spots. There's a reason Harris is on the floor in these moments.
Here's Barrett with the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Left side, Carter. And Carroll passes to Ingles. Clock at 6. Pass to Suggs to tie it up. Hits the 3-pointer.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking out big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now.
Harris passes to Ben Carroll. Outside, Ingles. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled, then takes the lead at the line.
Quickly drives in. He connects.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Back to Suggs. Carter finds Harris. Ben Carroll left side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Now here's Quickly. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The free throw drops for quickly.
With the big time and one, this is now a two-possession game.
And Carroll passes to Harris. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within one.
Harris has made these shots before, which is why he's confident in these situations.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
Outside Barnes. Quickly from outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. So it's Toronto picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned.
bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Schroeder, left side. Bridges sets the screen for Thomas. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here are the Magic. And it's Harris off the drive. Wagner on the wing. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make. Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Now, here's Suggs. And Carter has it in the corner. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shooter kicks to Finney-Smith. Bridges against Harris. Back to Finney-Smith. There's Schroeder. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Pass to Carter. Over Claxton. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For 3, Bridges. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. And the turnover again by Orlando.
Next ball.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Schroeder with a screen on Harris. Pass to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over in the corner, Claxton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. That shot off. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now, here's Bridges. Hasn't made one yet. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players. The jump ball.
Claxton the pass to Bridges. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Carter. Bridges with some nice defense.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Now, here's Bridges. Launches a 3. Carter pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here is Carter. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Passes it to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. And that one's good. Suggs has got 7.
Well, you cannot let the shot clock dwindling affect your patience and ability to make good decisions. Jalen Suggs, excellent bailout.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Back to Schroeder. Thomas up top. Here's Finney Smith. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. They've got Lonnie Walker. He's out there with Simmons. Sharp out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Watford in the power forward. Now Walker, after Cole Anthony missed from long range. And a wide open look for Walker. Wide open shot is on the money. Walker's got his first 2 points. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. Houston passes to Isaac, driving to the basket.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are 2 areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
So it's Brooklyn now. Magic knocking down the tray. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by Isaac. Magic leading by 6. And there's the pass to Ingles. Pass to Houston. Now here's Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Walker dishes to Johnson. Simmons sets a screen for Walker. Into the lane. And the dunk by Walker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Houston. After the basket by Brooklyn. Over in the corner, Isaac. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
There's a versatility to young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Walker's got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn. Here's Anthony. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Fires from deep. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Walker.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Anthony finds Isaac, and there's the call on Trendon Watford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ingles against Johnson. with a basket by Ingles. And the Magic lead by 7.
Well, you love how Ingles stays locked in on the cup. He doesn't pay any attention to the defense. It's all about where do I want to get to.
And they're running. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. He had a nice open look right there. Houston's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Boy, the chemistry Joe Ingles has with his teammates is clearly evident. This guy loves to share the rock.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to Watford. Here's Simmons. To end the run. Drives to the hoop. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Houston, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player, finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
The kick out to Walker. That will count. Jonathan Isaac, he has been the guy making things happen, guys, for the Magic. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nets trail by 15. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Now Banchero. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Now, here's Suggs. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes it to Thomas. From deep. Drills it from outside. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 5. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Magic lead by 17. The pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Thomas. And the Nets, another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
That's tipped. Feeds to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Out to Bridges from outside the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With the drive. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 14. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. Off target from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Here's Suggs following the three-pointer by Brooklyn, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn, trailing by 13. Back to Simmons. Johnson goes in, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
From deep, Walker, and the Nets, another three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Anthony against Walker. Anthony kicks to Ingles. Houston passes to Ingles. The three from Anthony. And no good. Nets trail by 13. Walker in the corner. Again, the miss by Walker. Houston passes to Ingles. Inside. Out to Anthony. Puts up a three. No good that time. And so it's the Orlando Magic. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Nets. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Finney Smith in at the four.
This is what makes Finney Smith such a valuable player. His defensive abilities are special.
Houston passes to Isaac. And the turnover again by Orlando. Nets trail by 11. Banchero brings the double team. For three, Bridges. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Suggs. The three-pointer, no good. The Nets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Looking to get it going. Bridges finds Claxton. From deep, Thomas got a piece of it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Schroeder, left side, stolen by Carter. Wagner kicks to Suggs. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 13. Schroeder dishes to Thomas. Out to Bridges. Pass to Finney Smith. 6 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. That one's good from the corner. Bridges has got his first points in this one. Magic leading by 11. Right side, Thomas. Beyond the arc. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Orlando moving the ball around. Now, here's Banchero. Finney Smith defending. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Nets trail by 11. Thomas a screen. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Magic. Pass to Finney Smith. Thomas down low. He's covered by Banchero. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
How about Finney Smith adding the floater to his arsenal? That's big-time touch.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Thomas outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Suggs passes to Carter. And Wagner has it in the corner. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Magic lead by 14.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner. After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Passes it to Carter. There's the drive. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Bridges with the steal.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Magic.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jonathan Isaac.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Nets. Shooter kicks to Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits it from 3-point range.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one.